Good morning.
Good morning.
We pre-recorded this conversation coming up because we knew it would be way more than 15 minutes, and we just wanted to do that. So thanks to Erin LeMair who edited it down for us. But we hope that you enjoy this non-alcoholic beer tasting conversation between Dr. Masmary,
Yes.
meteorologist John Wheeler, and science teacher Evan James, and a little bit me too, despite the fact that I'm not a beer drinker. So enjoy.
It's a lot of fun, so I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks. Bye.
So, hi, I'm Evan James, and I am a 7th grade science teacher at Carl Ben Eielsen Middle School here in Fargo, and an enthusiastic beer drinker. I've never really delved much into non-alcoholic beer, so this is a fun opportunity for me, and looking forward to the selection that we have today.
Cool. Thanks. John, go ahead.
John Wheeler here, meteorologist at WDAY, and I too am an enthusiastic beer drinker. But because of my work schedule, I work after supper every day. Over the years, there have been a number of occasions where the family has met for supper, like to go out for pizza or something, and I just have to have a non-alcoholic beer. So I have sampled a few, but I don't consider myself terribly knowledgeable in the NA beer arena. So I'm looking forward to trying some new ones today.
Yeah.
Well, and I think we just had Nikki Berglund on from Luna and Soul Avenue and Bernie's earlier a couple weeks ago, and she was talking just about the fact that there's such a rise in non-alcoholic production, and then also just places recognizing that whether it's because you are a recovering alcoholic or because you have a job that doesn't allow you to drink, or you just have decided, boy, I'm going to cut back on my drinking for any reason, there's just much more interest in the non-alcoholic world. And so, of course, as soon as it becomes a mainstream thing, then people tend to market to what people want. This is so exciting.
It is.
Where's your phone?
It'll be really exciting if we can actually make tunes with the amount of lager that we're going to put in each glass.
All right. So I think you should just get started.
All right, well, let's try the Heineken Zero.
Okay, let's do it. Smells very Heineken-y.
I like I've not had the NA Heineken as a, cheers, gentlemen, and Dana.
Cheers.
As it is a very good lager. I mean, it is one of my favorite lagers.
No, I never used to drink lager. So when I decided to try non-alcoholic lager, I found that one of the few I used to drink was Heineken's. I think this tastes exactly the same as Heineken.
I 100% agree. I think it tastes almost identical. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I have to try too. I don't drink beer at all.
It is missing that little kick. Is that the absence of alcohol? Is that all that is?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's like a little bite.
Yeah. So especially for Heineken, all they did was use a yeast that doesn't, when it's going through anaerobic respiration, it doesn't make ethanol. So you don't have to chemically treat the thing to get rid of the alcohol. So there's no weird taste in there. It just physically makes all the flavors, all the flavonoids are the same. It's just alcohol was never produced. You just muck about as well with the actual temperature, the optimum temperature of a yeast as it's growing, and it just won't do that final step of going through anaerobic respiration.
Yeah, fascinating.
I think it's important to note that Mr. James will not be teaching the Carl Ben Junior High students how to make non-alcoholic beer, just in case any parents are watching and thinking, oh my gosh, Mr. James has gone off the rails. He hasn't.
Gotcha.
All right, should we move on to number 2?
Yes.
Yeah, the Heineken is good.
Yeah, the Heineken's very, very good.
Number 2 is this hairless dog. We got the lager. I love this stuff. I only knew this stuff existed about 2 weeks ago.
This is brand new. When we talked with Nikki, she hadn't even tried this yet. So this is a very, very new small batch company.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah.
It's kind
Interesting.
of trying to get into a cider.
It's too sour to me to be a cider.
So is a Citra lager, is that what's, I'm sorry, I'm drawing an old man blank in my mind. What is the,
So
it's a fairly common beer now that's where they blend lemonade with the
Oh, like a shandy?
Shandy.
shandy. This is in line with that, I think.
It's got a very non-sweet lemony flavor to it. Not lemonade, but lemon.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm reading the ingredients, and it's literally water, malted barley, hops, dextrose, and phosphoric acid. So there's no lemonade in this. That's hop flavor,
Yeah.
and that's remarkable, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah. Fascinating.
Do you feel like you're drinking beer when you drink this?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really notice any difference. I'm really interested in getting to these final four. I think these are the ones that I'm kind of the most interested in. But yeah, I would say I'd sit down and have this and and certainly enjoy the flavor of a nice refreshing beer but not have any of the negative side effects, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of drinking beer is that bitterness, right? That smooth bitterness. We talk about a beer being smooth, but it's actually the bitterness that makes it beer. And a good beer is one where that bitterness is not overwhelming, but it's just exactly what your palate is desiring. So it's not the alcohol that makes it beer. It's that bitter hop flavor.
Yeah.
It's hops.
all right, should we go for this one?
Moving on to the buckler.
Let's go with the buckle. This one is fantastic if you're eating pizza.
Ooh. Yeah, that would be great with pizza. Absolutely.
Now that tastes less sour. I don't know that that's the right word, but tart maybe than this Citra lager did.
Yeah.
This is, I think, easier drinking.
Yeah, this reminds me just of like a really nice, well, this is supposed to be a lager, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just like a nice, smooth imported lager for sure.
The malt flavor really shines through in this one.
Yeah.
Just a nice flavorful lager beer. And frankly, this is a heck of a lot better than any of the classic American lagers.
Agreed.
I mean, this has a wonderful flavor. It's very smooth, but it's got that wonderful kicky flavor to it that says you're drinking a good beer with flavor. It's sort of like, I don't know, sausage in a bottle. It's just lovely.
It's really nice. You like that one a bit better than
I kind of like this one. It's pretty. This is smoother. I would agree.
Yeah. Interesting.
John,
Yeah,
you also have not tried hop water yet, right? Or did you have it with us the other night?
No, I have not.
So let's hop water it.
So I'm really excited to give this a whirl.
All right, let's see what you think.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, there's no barley in this.
No barley.
I think it's really good.
Water, hops, yeast, and flavors. Interesting.
What? When I just smell it,
Yeah.
I love how confounded you are, Evan.
oh my gosh, it smells like it does. It smells like like you said, a cream soda or something.
It's very confusing.
It's
It's basically expensive water.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like you can order a Pellegrino, San Pellegrino, or you can order hop water.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean that.
for about 10th the price, probably.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's really interesting. What are you drinking?
Yeah, I would definitely have this with an order of fries or with a sandwich at lunch.
Yeah, for sure.
Also a new product.
Well, I'm excited to learn this. This is going to appear in my refrigerator soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay,
move on.
let's move on.
This is so exciting. This is our best daily dose ever.
So we're going with the Hairless Dog IPA now. So there is a Hairless Dog India Pale Ale.
I like it.
Yeah, that's definitely drinkable.
Yeah,
That's nice. It's also got that nice IPA cloudiness to it.
it does. It's
Yeah, I feel
pretty.
like this stuff looks really real.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could, if you were. Yeah. I mean, I'm just
pulling out. That looks like a beer.
I'm shocked that there's so many different flavors, you know, that it's, this is fascinating to me. I
Well, you know what
have found.
What I think it does is it sort of proves how largely irrelevant the alcohol part of beer might be.
Yeah, for sure.
We've all sort of bought into the idea that somehow that is an important component to the taste, when in actuality, it must mostly be important to the altered state and nothing else.
Sure.
Well, I think maybe if I may add to that, Dana, maybe a more precise way of saying that is that the alcohol doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
as the only person in the room who isn't going to drink its equivalent with alcohol, do you think there is a slippery slope? Like, are these gateways to going back to alcohol?
That's an interesting question. I am very comfortable drinking these because I never, I started drinking at night. I wouldn't bring home a 6-pack, drink that, and then move on to whiskey. I never drank beer. So to drink a non-alcoholic beer actually reminds me of before I was an alcoholic and I could just have a drink and then stop. And there was a relaxation to having a beer with dinner. I get that out of this. And it was the taste of the beer, not the alcohol, that I found relaxing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these are perfectly, they just fill the void, or fill the role of a refreshing drink for any occasion, really. I mean, I can myself drinking this hop water after I'm out mowing the lawn, or after having gone for a quick run or something like that, a jog, and and needing something to refresh. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Let's
go for
last one.
The coffee stout.
I'll be honest, this is the one I'm most excited about because I really enjoy a good stout. So
there you go.
I'm hoping.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
wow. That smells like cold coffee.
That's delicious. I think that is remarkably good. Wow.
And I think it's a testament that they really are. I mean, this company, these 3 cans, same company, 3 completely different tastes, just for whatever kind of beer people like to drink.
Right.
Well, yeah, its flavor is remarkable, and I was just reading the ingredients. It's all done with barley and hops. So it's how the barley is cooked, it's how it's malted, and the hops that are used. There's a very distinct coffee flavor, and I pick up a little bit of a flavor that is something sort of related to a prune.
I agree with you.
That kind of a raisiny fruit taste to it as well. But the coffee is very, very, very strong. There's no coffee in this, I point out. It is not coffee.
Isn't that
it has a complex coffee flavor to it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, as the observer of an alcoholic, this phrase really means a lot to me. Their labels say "party like there's a tomorrow," and I really appreciate that because, boy, a lot of us who are partnered to addicts, tomorrow we might get it tomorrow, but it's going to probably be pretty lousy. So I really love that they are having a little bit of fun with the seriousness of it, and also that there's a celebration kind of. This has been super fun.
This has been fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. This was a lot of fun.
Well, thanks for saying yes, both of you. We'll talk to you both soon, and everybody else,
soon.
we'll see you soon. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.